Hello Virgos, how you guys doing? I am doing you guys readings today, and I am asking my ancestors in the universe around me, what are you guys currently going through, and what you guys should look forward to for the rest of November. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Swords, and so we're going to also pull right now your current situation, and we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So I'm going to explain a little bit what the Six of Swords are, kind of explaining a little bit. So the Six of Swords have to do with you mentally, thinking in your head. How are you going about things? What are you doing to escape from things that are not, giving you what you're supposed to, giving you your good energy, your high vibration. It could be your just trying to figure out life. How should you go to people? Should you ask for people advice? Should you just ask yourself advice? Should you just listen to yourself? It's more a conflict within your mindset and conflict with trying to get your money together also. So for a little bit more understanding about the Six of Swords, I can do a little bit more clarification for you, and you can see what I'm really talking about a little bit more. So it is in reverse. So it say stagnation, a lack of focus, or you're locked now. You may crave a break, but you will need to keep going or opportunities will be missed. Call upon every ounce of energy and apply yourself without risking or jeopardizing what you have achieved so far. So exactly, you've probably been working or trying to get to a goal that is really hard in your mind, so it makes you feel with stagnation because you don't know how you're going to get to it. You don't know when you're going to get to it. So instead of trying to and putting in an ounce of energy every day, you probably lack on it here and there. But I'm telling you now, and it's also telling you to keep moving forward. And if you need to ask for advice to other people to see where your mindset could be at, ask for advice. It's okay to ask for advice, Virgos. It's okay to even give out advices. But for you to figure out how to get out of the stagnation, try to morally meditate. I can hear right now you're probably not doing a lot of meditation, and a lot of people out here be like, I don't know how to meditate. Well, meditation can be a lot of things. You can listen to music, any type of music that do meditation. You can meditate in the shower and just tell yourself good thoughts about what you want to achieve, why you love yourself. That's a lot of it with self-care also, to help you get to out of stagnation a little bit more. So for the action you need to take, we have the Fool in reverse, and the Fool is the major arcana, and since it's in reverse, it's basically saying that you probably need to, before you take a leap onto something, or this is probably what you're doing now. Every time you take action, you would probably want to take a leap, and then you just hesitate, or you would think about what the ins and outs, the negative things about it, to where you shouldn't take the leap, or to where you so stagnation to where you don't know, should you take a leap to a new faith or a new beginning anywhere. It could be with a new relationship, or it could just be with a job or a goal or something that you really love to do. You know what I'm saying? So we have the Fool in reverse. It's an era of judgment. Bad advice takes you in the wrong direction, so investigate all offers carefully, like I was saying. The Fool reverse can also show deception. You may also be trying to force a situation which only can backfire. Try another route. So exactly too, like I was hearing about, I was hearing also while I was reading it, that some of you guys could probably be in a relationship and you could keep going on and on with the relationship. Or if it's with a job and you feel like that you gotta stay here and you're not gonna be able to maneuver anywhere else. Let me tell you something, you can maneuver and go out to places that probably you wouldn't even think you belong, but once you get there, you will belong there. So it's like, make sure once if you in a predicament right now, look at all of it carefully and think about, do I really belong here? And if it's with a offer with love, or if you're in a relationship and you know that you should be treated more respectfully, love, look at that carefully and think about what you deserve. Who are you? Think about who you are. Think about what you wouldn't let slide. Think about if you was dating yourself, would you let that slide? No, you wouldn't. It's a lot of things we wouldn't let slide, but we'll let another person do it just because we love that person. But you love yourself, right? Also, right, Virgo? You do. So think about, would you put your own self in a predicament like that? I don't think nobody would, but you know, we gonna go on it for that. But we're gonna clarify all of these to get some more information out of the Virgo. So we also have obstacles and challenges. We have the Tower in reverse. So let me tell you, that is a good sign that a Tower is in reverse, because it's basically saying that you avoid a disaster, but it's also saying that you need to get your mind back focused on the things that you need to, that's going to help you with your goal and push you and motivate you. So right now, how I'm seeing is that your obstacle and challenges is basically more of you not believing in yourself and to keep going forward on things. Like, you believe in yourself, but it's how much, it's a lot more that you need to do to believe in yourself, to get the more balance of it. It's like you will be up there, then one day you will be down there, just because of a mood switch that's dramatic. They did a dramatic change onto you, to where you could be down, but you still make sure you get over every ounce of energy. But you can be in your mind to where you can stop yourself from reaching another goal or opening another door for yourself. So like I said, avoidable disaster. Your worst fear are realized as a relationship, business venture, or home project collapse. And you know that you may be partly to blame. So I'm gonna go back to the relationship wise. Not you know that you keep continuing to be in a relationship, you know you're partly to blame because you're being in that relationship, and you know that if you don't want to be in it, or you're not being in love, why still stay? So that's what I'm saying, you're partly to blame because you're partly still wanting to feel how that person is letting you feel at this moment. Or if it's with a business, like I said, with a job, you're probably to blame because you know you can do better. You know you can achieve much more than what you're achieving. So stop putting yourself on a back burner a little bit more. Keep pushing yourself, motivating. You even nobody even motivating you. You your own speaker. You your own motivation. So if you motivate your own self, that's all that really matters, right, Virgo? Right. However, after anger at the sense of injustice comes guilt, and finally some sense of relief, and a struggle's end. So we're going to clarify that a little more, but let me just let you know, everything don't last forever. How is it saying? Everything don't last forever. You may feel a certain feeling. You may go through a certain phase. You may go through a situation, but it's not going to last forever. You're going to see how it comes. You're going to see why it came in your life. What was the reason why it came to your life? To make you a different person, to make you stronger. And then it comes to like, oh, okay, sense of guilt, then a sense of relief about it. And then the struggle will end to where you understand about life a little bit more better. So the outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and that's amazing because the Ten of Pentacles have to do with your money and your finances. And you got the Ten of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles is about fruitions and fulfillments and family and happy and being satisfied. So this could probably be the outcome that you want to receive, or this is the outcome that you're going to receive. So it could be a lot of ways. I'm only saying this, saying that this is the outcome that you want to receive, because some of you Virgos probably not even going through a good phase right now, y'all going through a lot of ups and downs. So this is what you're trying to get. You're trying to get that perfect 10 Pentacles vision to where you can manifest it, to where it can come to reality. So you have the 10 of Pentacles, and it says, like I was saying with your money, 10 can card for family favoring an existing generation, those to come, so it can literally predict happy marriages and children. Some of you guys probably in a marriage or in a relationship that's getting, and you're trying to, you're in a relationship and you're probably you got a kid, and you're probably trying to get to the 10 of Pentacles, to be in a happy marriage, to be in a happy family, to have the fulfillment with the husband and the wife and the kids and the house, and you cooking. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to get, Lady Virgos. Or if you're a male and you have a woman that's pregnant, that's what you're trying to get. You're working hard, you're trying to get it, but sometimes you could be having your back burners to where you got to make sure you keep yourself up here, not down here, not right here, but always up there. So it also saying that you may get gifts from generous friends or relatives, and it could just reveals wealth from generations, and just share dividends and inheritance, and just being happy with just being around family and friends and within yourself, and being happy financial wise. So this is what you're probably trying to get to if you're not there. But if you're making sure that you get there, you're going to get there, Virgos. I'm telling you, it can always be feeling like that. Sometimes you can slip down a slide and you can't get back up. But let me tell you, you can always climb a slide back up and make sure you go back down. But if you're going to go back down, make sure you go down smoothly and not no big bumps and hiccups. So I'm letting you guys know that, and this is what you're trying to get to, Virgos, you're going to get it. And if Virgos, you are there, you're going to get more favors and more happiness in your life. Okay, So we have what's upon you, and we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm going to be a little kind of happy that it's in reverse, only because the Ten of Wands, if it was upright, it would be saying that you're kind of really overwhelmed at a moment here and there. But I can still say that you kind of are a little bit overwhelmed. I can feel it just a little bit, but it's not even that you're overwhelmed. It's more of that you feel like you have a lot of things on your back. You have a lot to get done. You have a lot to achieve. You have a lot to show others. You have a lot to put forth, put in the earth, in the world, in the presence of others. You have a vision that you're really trying to get to, or you're trying to really picture what is your vision. And sometimes you probably have arguments, bittersweet arguments, or hiccups with people that you're arguing with, to where y'all stop being friends, to where you put that on your back also, to where you just have it on your on you as a burden. But it's okay, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a trying to not feel like everything is such a burden, and to make sure that when the little things do happen, you look at it, a better side of it, the other side of it, to know that it's always a positive side of a situation, never always a negative, okay? So unwittingly you have made a rod for your own back, but instead of taking responsibilities, you may blame others for burdening you. Your interpretation of a situation may be widely different from that of others. So also I'm hearing interpretation. I'm sorry, I said the whole wrong, but what I'm hearing is that sometimes you may think some people just think wildly different than you. Not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's like, let's say if you say the car is black and the person say no, that car is blue, but you know that it's black, but y'all just think wildly different because it's just some different shit. You know, y'all just got different mindsets, something, or different vision. Or if a person can't see what vision you want to see, it's because they're not supposed to see it. And it's just y'all can just think really different. Or let's say if something's going on with you and a person in a relationship with the Ten of Wands in reverse, and you feel like they getting on your nerves, but you took upon that. You know what I'm saying? You took upon it, knowing others, taking responsibility to know your happiness. You stay in a relationship that's not giving you any happiness. So it's like, take responsibility of that and own up to it, instead of blaming others for what's going on. Or if somebody stop talking to you, look at why people stop talking to you. Look at why everything collapsed, to where instead of blaming others, look at your point of view. Look at what you did. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that. So for the clarify this whole thing right now, we have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords also have to do with, it can be doing with third party. It can do with you just stabbing yourself with the mindsets of things mentally. And it could, it just can be a lot of misunderstanding about things a lot. So it's more of trying to not be in drama, not trying to be in any things that's going to be negative, but things always come back to you, to where it comes to arguments, or it comes to drama, or it comes to where you have to speak your mind, you have to say this, you have to say that, but you know that you want to be happy and you can't deal with all of this right now. You don't want to deal with all of that right now. You want to be fulfilled. You want to get to the ending or the outcome that you're trying to get, and that's the Ten of Pentacles. So it says the 3 for sale drama. Let me let you know that it goes in reverse, just in case you forgot. Upheaval as you battle your way out of relationship or other commitment that has taken a turn for the worse. This may feel dramatic, bitter, and cause some chaos, which thankfully will not rule forever. This too will pass. Like I've been saying, how about relationships? You guys are in a relationship that you really trying to not really be in, but you love a person, but you know you're not supposed to be in it, to where it caused so much conflict because you know that you want to get out, but you don't want to at the same time. You cannot want to get out of a relationship and don't want to at the same time. Or you cannot say that you don't want to work there, but you steady going to work, knowing that you have a vision and an opportunity and a goal that you can really achieve and be your own entrepreneur. Why not take that upon? You know? Take that upon you. So we're going to clarify. And we have the Emperor at the top of the deck. So I know you guys got a lot of things that you're trying to get to. So can I clarify the Six of Swords in reverse for me, please? Can you clarify the Six of Swords for me in reverse? We have the Eight of Swords. You guys are really in your mind right now. And we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So, yes, Eight of Swords also have to do a lot of you in your mind. So, Eight of Swords have to do with you trying to really understand what the hell is really going on. Even if it's not really trying to understand what the hell is going on, you're trying to really get to something. Even if it's hard mentally or physically, you're really trying to understand the situation, or you're trying to understand to mentally get your money together. And sometimes it can feel like you in the wrong direction, or you're going the wrong direction, or it feel like that you're getting pulled to the wrong direction, or you just trying to understand why things are the way they are, or you want to know why you can't get out of a stagnation some type of way. Some of you guys probably not in a lot of stagnation, but you have a stagnation somewhere to where it's catching you a little bit and holding you a little longer to what is wanting you to let go, but you can't. So it's like with the Eight in reverse, the sword cuts one way just now in your direction. You lose perspective and blame only yourself for recent events, which traps you in a cycle of guilt. You may be in danger of wasting precious energy or worrying. Forget that your brilliant brain can rescue from this. Exactly like I was saying, you know you have a brilliant brain. You're trying to get to the Ten of Pentacles. You know what you're trying to get to. And you know that you can escape from this, but you're so, with the Six of Swords, being in stagnation with the Eight of Swords, it's hard because you end up with you end up part to where you're stuck. And it's like, you know that you can escape with your brain. You know all you have to do is think about positive shit, think about good things, good memories, good fruition to come to manifestation. But it's to where that Six of Swords in your mind and the negative it stops it. It stops you for keep going on, because you go back to down. You know, you go back down to where it brings your energy down, knowing that you want to have, or you have high vibration, that this Six of Swords is stopping you from being the highest, you know what I'm saying, the higher one that you're trying to be and want to be. So we have the Six of Wands in reverse to clarify this. And Six of Wands also have to do with you doing a lot of hard work, or it could be feeling like that you just be feeling like that you're just not in the right mindset, or you want to be included, or you just feel like that people is not talking to you as much, or you want things to go right. You want things to go correctly. You want to be out there. You want to get your dream and good, but sometimes it can feel like it don't come your way, or it get what's that word? It get pushed back. It get delayed. And sometimes it can feel like it's not even there with you anymore. Or it can feel like that you get the lack of focus of it, and to where you don't even keep going. Or you can feel like friends is not always there for you to give you what you need and the advice you need and the love you want. And so where it gets you to stagnation, to feel like that people don't want you, or things is not going to go the right way. But things going to go the right way, you guys. So no matter how devotedly you have followed a dream, the reward has excluded you. The action of others may exclude you, leaving you feeling confused and insecure. Like I was saying about a relationship, yes, it's going to be a lot about relationship too, guys. Like some of you got Virgos are in a relationship where it's kind of draining you. It's draining to you to the point to where you feel like that you cannot get out. And it's leaving you insecure about yourself. It's leaving you perhaps feeling like you're not going to have a dream, or your gift or your goal is not going to reach a certain way, or you feel like that you're not going to meet the love of your life here and there, because every time you meet somebody, it's some bullshit. So you stuck in your head about love now, and you just can't. Every time you meet somebody, it's so hard for you to open up their way because of what happened to your last relationship. So perhaps you cast out from a group. This card also reveals general delays to your plans and feeling suspicion and frustration. Like I just said, you feel like delays has went on with your plan. You feel like things is not going to go in your hand. And let me tell you, under here, I'm going to show a lot of this. And under here we have the world in reverse. So you feel like the world is not in your hand. You feel like the world is turning against you. You feel like things is not going your way, but everything happens for a reason. When things turn down, when the world turns down on you, it's going to go back up for you. It's trying to see how hard are you going to fight, how hard are you going to go. Like it said keep going, giving out every ounce of energy, and you will be rewarded. It's trying to see how hard would you go. Would you just sit back and relax even if shit's not going your way? Would you just crumble, cry, or will you keep going? And also got the Lovers in reverse. Also, like I was saying about people in relationships. If you're in a relationship and things is not going your way, or things is just not feeling how you would love to feel, it's not there for you anymore. It's time to go. It's time to make an escape route. If not making an escape route, tell a person how you feel. And if they can't love you with what you said after that, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Fool in reverse because it say action need to take place. And it's got the Fool in reverse. So I really want to clarify that a little bit more. Clarify the Fool. Okay, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so Two of Wands have to do with you figuring out what you need to do, what direction you would like to go. Is this the right direction or is this the right direction? But since you in reverse, you don't know what direction to go. And how you got the Fool in reverse, you don't know what leap to go. You don't know if you should jump to this leap, this leap, this leap to get your fruition, to get your fulfillment, to get it. You know what I'm saying? To really understand how to get the whole shebang. And that's what you're trying to get. You're trying to get the whole shebang. You're trying to get the love of your life. You're trying to get the best job. You're trying to get everything you need to make sure that you're happy. It could be a car. It could be a good paying job, good clothes for you. It's whatever to make you happy. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse. In balance and partnership with one person have more influence or input than the other. This card can also show financial inequality. So money may have become an issue between you, causing disagreement, or you may need to domestic a workload, and to understand that if you pick a way, you need to pick the right direction. And if one partner is making you feel taken for granted of. Like I said about relationship, this keeps going back to relationship too. If you're feeling like you're being taken for granted in a relationship, tell that individual that you feel that way. Don't let it be inside you to where you get stuck in the current position right now with the Six of Swords and Eight of Swords, to where you're in stagnation and feeling insecure about yourself. And if you feel like money is like I said, you having a leap. You don't know which way to go with the money wise, because you know your money's going on. You don't know what to do, but you know you have a goal. You know you have a vision. Or if you don't have a vision, you're trying to figure out what is your gift to make you really understand. That's why you might take a leap yet, because you don't want to keep working for people. You want to understand what you're capable of. What's your gift in this world? What did God put you, or your ancestors, or whatever you believe in, all together? What did they put you on this earth for, to see what you can achieve and what you can get to? So we also have the Six of Pentacles. And like how it said about your money and finance, you have the Six of Pentacles upright. So it's basically saying what actually needs to take place. If you want to talk about your money, okay, let me show you what you can do to get your money to how it needs to be. Your gift may arrive as a financial investment in your business from a mentor, a small legacy from a relative, a competition win bonus, or another payout that is wildly unexpected. You may also be appreciated just for being you. Being you, as your special gift may be a small token from a friend. Eventually, you may be inspired by generosity to give to others without expecting anything in return. Exactly. When your money go up, you always generous. You're generous, and you will give people money just because that's the type of person you are. You don't care if you're low. You don't care if it's $20, it's whatever. If you need it, I got you. That's you. As you take place, you will be able to do that. You will make sure you'll be able to do that, because your money and your finance will go up. You just have to keep putting in the small ounce of energy that you do have, and that you're trying to make sure that you have. You have to make sure that you keep focused, because if you don't keep focused, nothing's going to happen. I'm kind of feeling that another thing, you guys want this, you want to take this action, but you're not taking it. You're talking about it. Some of you Virgos are doing it, but some Virgos, I'm feeling like I didn't say this, some of you guys just sitting there, you're not really doing anything as much to change anything. You just wanting, you saying it, but are you going about it in action? Are you moving? Are you making sure you do this and you do that to get this going? Are you making sure that you keep your mindset going? Or are you just telling yourself, I want to be this, I want to make sure I'm positive, I want to make sure my mindset, but are you making sure your mindset is in a good state of mind? Are you making sure you do that? Are you just talking? So we have the Knight of Pentacles to clarify the action that needs to take place, and we have the reverse Knight, may be all talking, no action. And it's also saying action that need to take place. So you, like I just said, you may be all talk but no action. You need to take this action. Stop talking about it. Virgos, take that action. You probably do all the work. You probably demanding others to give you little evidence or show you the way here and there, or not even demanding others to show you the way, but you want help, or you're trying to figure out how to maneuver to a way to where you can get to where you get to. But you have to understand, you have to get there by yourself first for people to help you. But also, examine offers carefully and be aware of commitment to be aware of pressure to commitment or impractical schemes. So I'm going back to this full because both of these says you need to really look at offer carefully. And what I'm going about it, you could be getting a house right now and look at the offer carefully and making sure that you're not paying a lot of rent money, or making sure they're not getting over on you. Or if it's a relationship, making sure that person really love you. They just not just trying to keep you just to keep you because they don't want nobody else having you. But don't be pressure on commitment if you don't want to be in commitment with a person, or don't be pressured to make somebody happy if you can't even make yourself happy. You know what I'm saying? It's more of trying to get yourself together to what you're trying to get to. The Ten of Pentacles, the outcome. That's where you're trying to get to, you guys. That's where you're making sure you get to. And I want to make sure you get there too. But you got to make sure that you have your mindset together. And like I said, got the Judgment in reverse. You judging things in a wrong direction. You probably judging things based off people or how things are moving. You need to judge by how you feel. Don't judge off by how people think or what they're going. If you don't fuck with it, don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? If you love it, you love it. Go about it. So I want to clarify the effect upon you, and we have the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands for me. In reverse. Clarify the Ten of Wands for me. Reverse. And this came out again. They wanted to be put up there. So we have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles again, and the effect upon you, I just told you about the Knight of Pentacles, about saying how you need to examine offers carefully, and you may be talking no action, and this is also the effect upon you. So effect upon you is you not taking no actions, no type of way. If you are taking action, you need to take more action to it. You know what I'm saying? You need to keep going. Don't stop. Don't feel like you need to stop. And also we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups could be doing with what you affect upon you, or what you really want, or what you want to have. And Three of Cups got to do with a lot of growing, a lot of commitment, a lot of growing within yourself and loving yourself and trying to be there for others also. And also, if the effect upon you, some of you Virgos may be pregnant and it's hard for you. You know, you stagnate because you don't know how to get to the Ten of Pentacles while you're pregnant, and you're trying to understand how can you maneuver to get there, because this is the life you're bringing in now. So it's like, damn, I have to up the game now, especially if you're a single parent. If you're not, you're trying to tell your partner how you feel, and it's hard, and you feel like that they being improbable, or you can't be committed, you can't trust them. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. So we have love growing, relationship moves up to a new level of commitment. A child may be born, or your creativity flourish as a new project evolves to take form. Effect upon you, like I was saying, some of you guys want to reach a goal. Some of you guys have a vision, or you have a gift that you're trying to get to, and you guys will find that effect upon you. You're going to make sure you find it, but you need to go towards it instead of doing all talk but no action. It's going right back to that. This card of healing and happiness brings opportunity for celebration, sharing, and renewal of your friendship. This also predicts healing, so you'll feel rejuvenated physically and emotionally. Yes, you will feel that. All of that. You will make sure that when you get to that, when you think about it, you feel good. But you have to think about it and move along with it. You write it down, then start doing it. Okay, and when you talk about it, start doing it. Just don't be talking about it. Excuse me, and don't do no action. Okay, you have to push. Have to make sure you keep going. You gotta make sure that you get what you want, especially if it's something that you would like to achieve or what, however you want to call it. You will know better than me. But if you're gonna do all talk, you have to show the action to let it come to reality. So we have the Page of Swords, and Page may offer good news about a relationship or simply bring a sociable influence. However, he can be dreamy and lacking in focus. So he arriving in a reading can also reveal a new in romance or indicate that you will need to give other guidance and support. Your children may need extra help just now. Like I was saying, some of you guys may have kids, or you are pregnant, so you know that your kids may need your extra help. That's why you got to put in the extra work, put in the extra money to get what you get. And also Christmas coming up, so you got to also make sure that you get what your kids love for Christmas. And if it's about a job, I'm also hearing if it's about a job, look how I was saying action take place. If say an offer may come up, look at it carefully. Make sure you look at it carefully. Look at it real careful before you take it upon it. Make sure you look at it carefully before you take it. If it's a relationship, make sure you look at it carefully before you take it. Because you don't want to be in those schemes or profitable schemes. You don't want to be anywhere that will mess you up in your mindset. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to talk to anybody again that will make you be back into level 1 again. Because you know where you're trying to go and you know where you're trying to be. You know where you're trying to be. So I want to clarify this whole reading. Clarify the whole thing. Virgos. And we have the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles to clarify the whole thing. And how I said earlier, the Six of Pentacles have to do with you and your mindset and everything. But how I'm reading it though, how it's saying how stagnation and lack of focus, and I'm going to read it one more time for you guys. Stagnation and lack of focus are your lots now. You may crave a break, but you will need to keep going or opportunities will be missed. Call upon every ounce of energy you possess and apply yourself, or you will risk jeopardizing what you have achieved so far. Like I just been saying, you have to keep getting up, put in the ounce of energy. You have to keep going. If you stop, you will miss opportunity. The whole overall of this, to keep pushing forward. If you don't, you will miss opportunities, Virgos. You will miss what you would love. You will miss what you was going to lead you to success. Like it got the Six of Pentacles, your gift may arrive as a financial investment in your business from a mentor. Everything will come in your favor if you keep pushing forward. If you don't, you will jeopardize everything that you've been working hard for. Everything you've been working hard for, you're going to jeopardize for it. Even if you probably feel like you haven't been working hard, the universe or whatever you call upon is watching you, and it see that you keep going, you fighting every day. Even if it's something little that you're doing, you're still getting up and you're making sure you put a smile on your face, you work hard, you progress. That's all that matters. Okay, so I want to tell you, Virgos, to keep going. Don't stop. If you stop, you will mess up, and you will mess up your opportunities, and that's going to give you the light and joy that you would like to receive. Okay, Virgos? So yes, that's my reading for you guys, and please like and subscribe.